does that mean?
Catching up with what we're doing.
We're going to talk about fun marketing stuff.
Yep.
We're going to talk about small businesses that need help.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, there's a young detailer. This kid is a little bit crazy. He's a young guy, and he moved to like Malaysia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and young guy's like 21, and he's starting a detail company, and I'll see what we can do about getting him
Okay.
with us. But I met him at a Masonic Lodge meeting.
Oh, nice.
There's an old guy in my neighborhood who was a Mason, and he hadn't gone to a Mason meeting in a while, and because he had all daughters, and the guys in the house weren't Masons, they couldn't take him. Well, I'm a Mason, so I told him, "Oh, I'm going to take you," and we ended up taking him to that meeting.
Oh, wow.
And he had like 50 years in the Masons, and the guys all said, "Oh, that's great," and he passed after.
Oh.
Yeah, shortly after. So, but he got to go, and
yeah,
and his daughters got the pin and all that stuff. So,
that's awesome.
It was good. But we never know. We never know how much time we have.
Exactly.
And as far as that goes, I mean, let's talk about you for just a little bit.
Okay.
You've got this huge creative thing, and you were working as a pharmacist assistant or something like that.
Pharmacy tech.
And it was not a great environment.
Oh, no.
And so it was kind of a God thing where there was a blow up at your work, right?
Yeah.
And you have shifted.
I have.
Luckily. So, I mean, sometimes it seems like the thing that's bad thing is really a good thing.
Yeah. Looking back on it now, you can see it's a good thing.
Because you never would have left that other job that was toxic and not making you happy, and you were only doing the creative things with us over here in the free time.
Yeah.
And now you're doing a full-time thing.
Yeah. Really excited about that.
And it's in that realm of what you want to do.
Exactly.
Managing social media and doing all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah, making all the graphics and illustrations.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you're managing the whole social media for those people.
Yep. They'll probably, right now it's kind of a team effort since I just started, but as I get my feet kind of get settled, then I'll be taking over everything.
I think a lot of times in those roles, the media directors or the social media managers need to really touch on all of the channels. I think most businesses are putting up an Instagram picture or making a post on Facebook and they're calling it good. If they would really make sure that they just learn all the channels and put a piece of media in each channel every week, that leads to a lot of success.
Yeah.
Like LinkedIn is a channel, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah.
They forget about their email channel and how to develop that, because those are captive people that already have some association with the brand.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it goes silent for a long time. And especially if we don't create a piece of advertising that has a message.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times we're just picturing jobs and not really calls to action.
Yeah,
But
everyone engaged.
yeah, exactly. Well, and a lot of times people need to really know that it takes a lot of touches.
Yes.
You have to get that message in front of somebody like 11 times.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they'll remember, oh, there's that thing or that person or that whatever brand that I need. I remember seeing them. And you know, a lot of times, you know, people go full force and then they don't get the attention that they need.
Yeah.
And then they just stop. Like there's a brand that I know that is Revival Concrete, and they were doing a lot of work, and now they've just kind of dropped off. And I don't know what it is that happened there, but you know, you can't go whole hog on everything and then stop.
Yeah.
Because people are used to seeing it and they want to wait to see it until they have a buying decision. And then it's not there. Then somebody else is there.
Yep.
That's why top of mind awareness with search engine positioning and social engine positioning, so that we make sure that when they type in fence repair or fence replacement or whatever it happens to be, that comes up in that search. And so I am super, super excited that you are going to be able to be happy in your work.
Yeah.
So what would you say to some of those young folks out there that are in a bad job?
Well, the advice I was always given is if you're in a bad job, you're still making money, but you can always look for another job. And eventually another door will open that you'll be able to go through, but never give up. Because once you give up, then you're never going to change.
Yeah.
Took me about 5 years to get a job that I'm very excited about. So it happens.
That's awesome.
It just might take a little bit of time.
But I would say make sure that, you know, while you're working, you know, keep assessing whether you've got a good job or not.
Yeah. And keep looking.
Yeah. And work a little side gig.
Exactly.
You know, because a lot of times, you know, when you're working a little side gig, then that turns into a main gig because you're super passionate about it. And, you know, keeping the money going and keeping the thing going forward doesn't push you into a corner.
Yeah.
But I'm always talking about, especially to young folks like you guys, the FIRE movement that is happening, you know, financial independence, retire early, you know, that education on the young people saying, hey, let's put $100 in our 401k now that we're doing that or whatever early, allows you to have your work life that you like. I mean, make money.
Yeah.
But then invest that in a way that when you're 50, you don't have to make a choice. You get to make a choice. Gotcha. You know, oh, I love this job, but then we've got the choice of I don't have to have a job.
Yeah.
But I still love this job, so I'm going to work on it. But working because you want to and where you want to is a big difference than having to work.
Yes.
Or having to work somewhere that gives you a certain amount of money. So you don't really like it, but it gives you more money. So you have to pick that one over doing the oil painting classes.
Yeah.
You have to go dig a ditch. And, that's what we want to establish early on is how do we make sure that we have the best choices?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're in a situation where you're going to get to hone your craft every day at work. And I really like that.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
And the people are nice and everything else. I'm really, really excited about that.
Yeah, everyone's super nice.
So what else is going on? Everybody needs to go by that Panera's where your husband works and get a sandwich.
Yes.
We should do a shout out for Panera's just because they're great.
They are great. Great food.
And he's at the one, which one is he at?
He's on Main Street and 24th.
And that's in Norman?
That is in Norman.
Now, I'm going to have to go down there and see him when I feel a little bit better. I got my port installed.
Oh.
And I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
With everything, I'm sleeping a lot and whatever. Hopefully I'll feel better. But once I get out and about again, I'd like to go visit him.
Yeah. Just text him. He'll send you his schedule.
At the place. He is the man. And that's a lot of times what happens in marketing is we want to introduce the audience to the actual workers of the place.
Yeah.
Because it's not necessarily just the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people that are actually running the place. So you could go to a Panera's in Denver and the people are snotty and the manager is, absent and not like the service.
Yeah.
But then you go to another different Panera's that has somebody like Seth that's at the helm and being really friendly to everybody. And it's a fabulous success.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the people, not the place.
Exactly. The people make a huge difference.
And those are the places that we want to expose and let people know, hey, go here and you're going to get good service.
Yeah.
And, I have a tendency to go to places on a repeat basis. And I like the people. I like this stuff. I order the same thing that I like. If I find something that I like, I continually go back and repeat that experience.
Yeah.
And that's just my behavior pattern. But I think a lot of people are like that. Once they find something that they really like,
oh yeah,
they keep going back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where somebody like Seth comes in. He's super, super good guy. Yeah. And high energy and just really wants to make sure that the customers are happy. And you could tell when you walk into a place when the employees are happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because their boss makes them happy and it's a happy place and the customers are happy and everybody gels.
Yeah.
Because that one boss is taking care of the people that are running the place. And I used to say when I was actively running a retail business place, I'd say, look, we got two sets of customers. We have the customers that actually buy computers, but we also have the customers that buy employment with their time. They're trading their time for money, but they're customers, and we want to make sure that they're happily trading their time for money because we're selling them, we're buying their time for money. and we're selling them the opportunity to spend their time dollars with us and not somewhere else. And a lot of employers get it mixed up and they think, oh, you know, we're the customer, or we should get what we want because we're paying. And it's not true. I mean, it's, you know, if you don't take care of the customers that are your employees, those employees don't care about the customers.
Yeah.
But if you really take care of your employees and listen to them and give them a good experience, give them autonomy, train them, you know, because a lot of good employees, they just want to learn, they want to grow, you know. And if you're setting up a system where the employees can grow up through the ranks, they're generally happy, you know. But if you put them in a situation where they can't grow, and then you fight tooth and nail not to pay them, you know, a good amount of money, then you've got workplace hostility, and you lose good people.
Yep.
And I've always considered the payroll, and we're kind of getting off subject, but I like to have the old guy talk with the young guy, you know, talk. And if you give somebody a base salary, but then you give them a portion of the profits of the company and say, hey, look, I want you to make as much money as you can. We'll take care of your basal needs right here, but let's make more money together. And I want you to tell me what you think we need to do to make more money, and let's have a discussion. And then everybody's excited. You have a big day in the place. Everybody's excited about the performance, not just the top guy. Because believe me, the top person that's in charge doesn't do anything.
No.
Except for take all the money. And you know, that's the sad thing.
Yeah.
You know, you need to take care of the people that are actually running the place.
Definitely.
And it sounds to me like you are in a place that cares way more about that now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love it. I love it. Well, what else do you want to say to the people? We want to run what are we doing? A $5.90 or $4.99 special?
Yep.
Hire all the creative, and we'll spend 5 hours on your company a month for $4.99, including consulting and business and planning and creative, ads, videos, overlays, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Well, that sounds good. Well, everybody better jump on that, because you're not going to have a whole lot of time, because it's a finite amount of time that you have to work freelance, right?
That's true.
But I'm so happy. And let me tell you something. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, Sammy. Have a great day. And
thank you. You too.
We'll talk to you later.
All righty.